Alibaba is thought of as just a cheap Amazon alternative, but it just launched its biggest AI model yet, and it has Claude and Deepseek by the balls in some very respectable benchmarks. This video covers everything that's worth knowing, so let's get into it. Most people think of Alibaba as an e-commerce giant, the Amazon of China. But this week, the company showed it wants to be something much bigger. At its annual Alibaba Cloud Conference, Alibaba unveiled Qwen 3 Max, its most powerful AI language model yet, with over 1 trillion parameters. At first glance, that sounds like another tech company announcing a bigger model, except it's not. Qwen 3 Max represents a shift from passive chatbots to autonomous agents that can act on their own with minimal human input. We're used to large language models waiting for prompts, but Qwen 3 Max is designed to pursue tasks independently, making decisions and carrying out goals across complex workflows. CTO Zhou Jingren framed it as a next-generation AI tool capable of running code, coordinating tasks, and solving real problems without constant supervision. That's a leap beyond today's chatbots. If you think Alibaba is just catching up to the West, think again. Alibaba is not claiming dominance in everything, but it is showing up on the leaderboards where it counts. That signals Alibaba's intention to compete directly with the biggest AI labs. And this is not just one model. Alibaba also announced Qwen 3 Omni, a multimodal AI optimized for immersive experiences like smart glasses and intelligent vehicle cockpits. It's a reminder that the company's ambitions go beyond text and code into augmented reality, automotive, and next-generation interfaces. In other words, it's building an ecosystem, not a single product. You might assume this kind of rollout is mostly marketing, but Alibaba has been backing it with massive infrastructure investment. Earlier this year, it pledged 380 billion yuan, about $53 billion, over 3 years to upgrade its AI technology. At the conference, CEO Eddie Wu said the company would increase spending further because demand for AI infrastructure is outpacing expectations. That's a deep-pocketed bet, not a press release. If you're thinking this will only matter in China, the benchmarks tell another story. Alibaba is positioning Qwen 3 Max as a global model, and its open API and developer ecosystem are built to attract users worldwide. By making the model family available beyond its home market, Alibaba can tap into global feedback loops and compete with Western labs on talent and data. That's how you scale an AI platform fast. The narrative that only US firms dominate cutting-edge AI is breaking. Alibaba's new model, with its autonomous agent features and trillion parameters scale, shows how quickly Chinese tech firms are closing the gap. And with Qwen 3 Omni, they're aiming at entirely new experiences in hardware, not just software. If it works, Qwen 3 Max could redefine what people expect from an AI assistant, moving from reactive answers to proactive problem solving. And Qwen 3 Omni hints at how those capabilities could show up in smart glasses, cars, and immersive environments, making AI a companion rather than a tool. Of course, building trillion parameter models and immersive platforms is risky and expensive. But by pushing both model size and autonomy, Alibaba is signaling that it wants to be at the center of the next phase of AI, not just a participant.